Dyslexia. Dyslexia. It is the buzzword right now. And honestly, it is such an amazing, it's an amazing issue, but it's also full of amazing kids. I am personally a dyslexic student. I grew up with dyslexia. It's been a challenge my whole life. I still am not a massive reader. Of course, I've learned to do what I need to do. But dyslexia is a buzzword right now, guys. And there are kids struggling, and there are schools not doing much about it. And there are so many things that are just not being done the way it needs to be. That's why within all 50 states, they are literally doing dyslexia legislation all over the place, trying to add in protections for these kids because schools they're doing the wait and see approach. They're waiting and seeing, okay, so they're third graders, and now we see that they're low enough to finally test, and now we'll do something. Well, but early intervention is where it is at. I've talked in my other videos that, early intervention for dyslexia is where we absolutely need to be. We should not be waiting for students to fail before we intervene. We should be screening kids at the kindergarten level, preschool level, TK. We should be completely intervening early on and identifying these kids at risk so that we can then intervene. If we wait until third grade when they're failing, what are we going to do? These kids are now that far behind. I mentioned in another one of the videos that kids' brains at this age, at young ages, they're neuroplastic. Man, these kids have the ability to learn so much and restructure their brain just based on their neuroplasticity. So if we intervene early on, we have a way better chance of supporting these students and getting them to grade level so that they don't have to have all the social emotional repercussions that dyslexic kids have. I know it. I've been there. I've done that. The one study I cited in another one of my videos was a study that was done where first and second graders responded twice as much as third graders who received the exact same intervention, and first graders made double the progress that second graders did. Early intervention is where it is at. And the only way to really know what to do with students and to identify these students early on is to have a complete evaluation. We should be addressing this early on, and we should be assessing for it early on. So if you have patients, you have clients, you have a student who you are concerned about dyslexia, you need to have an evaluation. We need to be able to get these evaluations done so we know what is going on with the kids, so we can address it early on with early intervention.